for you to answer. So there's a 30-minute for Q&A, so you can keep booming up the questions, and we're gonna, as long as it's a good one, we're gonna answer them, and or answer something which is related to the same topic. So you're gonna get an answer from Kat. Kat is here to help you out. So let's get the help. So now moving to the next question is about, look, you've been like a full-time manager, you've been doing a postgraduate students, and you have a lovely 3 kids as well too. So that's come to a lot of excuse or reasoning for many other professionals. They said that I just cannot move to the next rounds of my career because I have so many things to do as a woman. What thing really do to help you to be efficiently manage so many streams at the same time? Many of the professionals said, oh, I can't take another degree because I don't have time. Oh, I have to quit the job to study my next level. But you've been doing all simultaneously. What are the things you're doing to be efficient?
Yeah, look, I think to be fair to everyone who's trying to do that, it is not easy. It is, it's not easy. And I think, while I was doing my master's and I was working full time and had 3 young children at the time, it was incredibly stressful. So I don't think I have any magic bullet to say it's an easy thing to do. It's not. But what it does do, what you do need it is really about commitment and keeping focused on what your end goal is. So I think that the kind of tricks that I used and still do use to this day, in fact, it seems obvious, but I prioritized, what was important. How did I put my day into sections so that I was able to give my family time, I was able to give my work time, and I was able to give my study time. So, prioritizing, and that's really about, for me, was about making lists about what I wanted to achieve that day. And trying to be as disciplined as I could about that. So, if I was focusing on my family, I wasn't allowing work or study to distract me. And likewise, when I was studying, I was not letting work or family distract me. So it was really removing those distractions, and I still do that to this day. If I'm focusing on one thing, and simple things like turning my email off. I hate being my day being dictated to by my email inbox. So I often, if I'm feeling like I've got to get some work done, I'll just turn it off. People can wait. People can wait, an hour or 2 hours for a response to an email. I think we've all been trapped in this idea that we have to respond to every email the minute we get them. I think, that stops us being effective in our work. Schedule breaks, it's a bit of a no-brainer. Well, but your brain needs a rest. Go for a walk, go for a run, go out and get some air, get some sun, whatever it is. But sometimes you just need to not think about anything, and that gives you the energy to then refocus back again at work or study or whatever it may be. Number one, a really big one is being realistic about what you can achieve, not only to yourself, but to others. So, if you have a deadline or if you have some work to deliver, be honest about when you'll get it done. Don't try and say, I'll get it done, it'll be done first thing, I'll be right onto it. Be realistic about when you can get things done, because then you're more likely to achieve them. You won't add stress to your life, to your work life, and you will do a better job. So try, and that's where that negotiation comes in. Your boss, your manager might be saying to you, I need this done first thing tomorrow morning. And if you're you're not going to get it done, then say that and say, okay, if I do that, that means I can't do this other thing that I'm working on. What's more important to you? What's more important to you that I actually complete? And work with that person to work out a realistic delivery time, because otherwise your work will suffer as a result if you're trying to rush, and you will suffer, from stress or pressure or whatever it may be, and trying to too many conflicting priorities that you just can't realistically achieve. So I think the big lesson there is be kind to yourself, and if you can negotiate, do that. People tend to understand, and it's a much better outcome for all. And use the knowledge and skills of others around you. I definitely seek help. If I'm struggling with work or study or whatever it may be, I ask someone who's got more knowledge in that particular area. or ask for reference so that I can go do some reading. So definitely using other people's knowledge and skills to help me in my career has been a critical thing. Yeah, you can't do it on your own. So I think that's how I would sum up how I've kind of tried to remain effective despite, you know, a lot of different life conflicts.
There are also very valuable points, actually. There's a total of 10 points into it.
Oh, sorry, I did too many.
Great. That's great. No, that's great. Each of them are so good, and each of them are so valuable for the viewers to really understand. Because when you are making an excuse, you're trapping into it. You're just convincing yourself you're right. And that's the biggest point is nobody can make you as fool as much as you can make yourself. So that is the main punchline when it comes to making an excuse, guys. So I'm going to summarize the 10 point, which actually Kip just mentioned, which really helped her to do multiple things in her same life. Number 1, accept it's not going to be easy. That's the first. Number 2, put 100% commitment, commit into it. Number 3, focus on the result. Number 4, set priorities. Number 5, stay disciplined. If you think that you're partying too hard, you're working too hard, every day, every weekend, maybe it's not going to be disciplining for you. But there is another thing. There is a relaxing time as well too. She also mentioned about it. You need to sometimes stay just for a while, take a break and gain back the energy. Go for an experience, go for a traveling somewhere. That's a great way to get that freshness out of your head. And probably you get a new idea when you are in a different zone. So that's why changing the air is so valuable. Number 6 is avoid distraction. Anything distract you, you distract that. Number 7, schedule breaks. So that she already mentioned. Number 8, being always realistic, guys. Don't be unrealistic. If you have a big vision, set up micro goals. That will help you out. Number 9, ask for help. Don't be shy to ask for help. And for this one, if you have great friends, you can get great helps as well too. And 10 is, which is I understand, is have a mentor in your life that can help you. That mentor doesn't mean that somebody you have to have a one-on-one call every